All right, so this clip right here is probably one of the more interesting clips I think I've ever covered because Mubarik Gilani here, he goes on to describe the liar, the rejecter, and the deceiver quite well. And this is going to be a clear illustration of some of the manipulation tactics that he has deployed within the community. So we're just going to listen, and I'm actually going to pause it when I feel like he's made a very interesting point. So let's do it.
So, remember one thing, about the liar and the rejectors, they will never come out with a counter.
All right, so he said the liar and the rejecter will never come out with a counter explanation. Well, he has a history of exactly that, so let's keep going.
Explanation. You say this is like this, they won't say. They will, a person who outrightly rejects something, that person is an ignorant person, an arrogant person.
Very interesting.
Such person you should avoid. Argumentation or debate can only take place between the two parties who have some mutual understanding and a mutual knowledge. Understand? I mean, you are quoting from Bible and you are also quoting from Bible. You will say Bible is not right like this. Other will say no, it is like this in the Bible or Holy Quran or any other book. I mean, there should be some compatibility between the both parties when they enter into the argumentation.
I agree with this.
The other thing is that other person with whom you are arguing, either he is a learned person or ignorant person. A learned person will listen to something about.
So I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to pause it right there because this is clear. It's clear and evident that Mubarik Gilani was not just some incompetent fool. He was very intelligent when it came to certain things like manipulation and control and stuff like this. So we're just listening to him right now, and he's describing certain things, and these are some of the tactics that he was not only well aware of and well acquainted with, but actually utilized to get a good control and handle on the cult members.
He does not know and will keep quiet and think about it. Understand? He will think maybe I'm wrong, but he may not acknowledge right away. So the ignorant person, arrogant person will right away reject it. So such people, don't waste time with them.
All right, so once again, we're hearing it directly from his own lips. He's describing certain characteristics of the type of person that he personified and was over the course of 30 to 40 years, and as we came to know him. Anytime we would attempt to ask questions, it was immediately met with resistance and disdain and, kind of turned back away. We got turned away quite a bit when we would ask certain questions. He would never make himself available to really tackle really tough questions. It was always in a setting where there was some type of Skype where it was just everybody around, and that would put pressure on the person asking the questions to not ask the questions that he or she wanted to ask because the spotlight was on. So these are just some of the little manipulative tactics that Mr. Gilani was using. And like I said, he never just outright just directly answered certain questions that were tough, i.e. take the letter that Jaffer Griffin sent that kind of started this whole thing, this whole quote-unquote movement. And he never directly addressed any of those questions. He was just, Mubarik Gilani just referred to the brother as a barking dog, and things kind of spiraled out of control from there, when in reality, all Mubarik Gilani had to do was simply address the questions, which were legitimate questions, and it was normal to be asking questions, especially if that's supposed to be your alleged Murshid. I mean, who else are you going to ask the questions to? I'll just leave it there.